Hello viewers, welcome to Food Brothers Network. On this channel, I bring to you great recipes that you could try your hands on at home. If you try them, taste them, and they are delicious, then you earn the right to brag about them. So far, I have uploaded several videos on my dishes, and I hope that you have seen those videos. If you are new to the channel and you haven't seen them, please subscribe to my channel so that you'll be one of the first to be notified when I have uploaded new videos. And you could also watch my previous videos so that you could have a taste what I have provided so far for everyone to see. Today I'm going to present something that is a little bit different. This is a meal that is very much known in the southern part of Nigeria. I'm going to be making Afan soup. I do not have the fresh Afan to show. What I basically have is how it is being sold right here in America, which is in the dried version. But of course, I'll put the spelling of the vegetable right there so that you could see it. And if you want to try your hands on it, then definitely go to the international store, buy some, and then try my recipe for Afan soup. So here I'm going to use Afan. I'm going to use spinach. I'm going to use goat meat, and I'm also going to use cow leg. I'm going to have some fresh tomatoes, red onions, canned tomatoes, peanut oil, dried rosemary leaves, dried oregano leaves, dried black pepper, and sea salt. So everywhere you go, you are going to see variety in how this soup is being made if you ever visit Nigeria or visit a Nigerian home. This is my version right here on Food Braggers Network, and I'd like you to try this recipe and tell me what you think about it. So let's dive in so I can show you how I make my Afan soup. Okay viewers, here first thing I do is I choose a pot that is large enough to accommodate what I'm going to make. Today I'm going to make Afan soup for 5 servings. So I'm using a large pot. I'm going to use ½ pound of cow leg or cow feet, and I'm going to use 2 pounds of goat meat, 3 cups of dried Afan, and 1 pound of spinach. So of course 1 small size of tomato can, which I'm going to show us very soon. So my pot, I just added 5 cups of water into my pot here and allow it to warm up on the stove. Now I'm going to introduce my cow leg. I'm going to cook that unseasoned for 30 minutes. Cow leg takes a very long time to cook. So for ½ pound, I'm going to first of all cook it for 30 minutes on high heat. I'll be checking from time to time to make sure the water has not completely dried up, and if it does, without it being tender, I'm going to add more water. But however, I'm going to cover the pot and allow it to cook for 30 minutes. Okay viewers, it's been 30 minutes and you can see my cow leg or cow feet is still boiling here. Still a little bit of water in the pot, but it's not tender enough. I'm going to add more water, 1 more cup of water to that pot, and I'm going to now put in my goat meat. Goat meat also takes a while to cook, so I'm going to put that in there and then cover up the pot again unseasoned and cook it for another 30 minutes. So it's going to be, my meat is going to boil for approximately 1 hour. I started with the cow leg or cow feet. I put it in there for 30 minutes, and then after 30 minutes I put in a little bit more water and now tossed in my goat meat. I'm going to also cook that together with the cow leg for another 30 minutes, unseasoned. Be back after 30 minutes. Viewers, it's been an additional 30 minutes since I've been cooking this, so it's now approximately 1 hour since I started this process at first. So now I'm going to add all my dry ingredients: my black pepper, dried rosemary leaf, dried oregano leaves, salt. So I'm going to add those to this now. After adding in my dry ingredients, then I'm going to toss in my onion and my fresh tomatoes. I'll stir that in nicely. And then I'm going to add my canned tomatoes. Alongside with my Afan. And I'm going to stir that in nicely as well. And then I'm going to cook it for another 15 minutes before I add my spinach and my oil. Okay guys, it's been 15 minutes since I added my tomatoes, my onions and my Afan. So now I'm going to put in my chopped spinach. And then I'll put in 2 tablespoons of freshly ground chili pepper, because I want to add some chili pepper to this, and 2 cups of peanut oil. That's 1 cup of peanut oil I've just added. This soup normally demands a whole lot of oil, so I'll be putting 2 cups of peanut oil. After putting in my 2 cups of peanut oil, I'm now going to stir that in and allow it to cook for another 15 minutes and it will be ready. Now it is ready to be eaten, so you can have this with any kind of fufu, with rice, with yams, or you can eat it with anything that you so wish. For those who do not eat meat, you can also have the vegetarian version of Afan soup. I will put the recipe alongside with this so that you will know how to prepare your own version without meat if you are a vegetarian.